Actually, Teddy, can I talk to you real quick?
Of course. Actually, Sakura, can I talk to you real quick?
Sure. Oh my god. I hate that. What's up?
No, I just did that to counter-intimidate. You gotta counter-intimidate these kind of things. So that by clock right there, that's mind games. Mind games. Hard mind games.
Okay. It's not happening. They're probably Ashley talking.
Nah, they're probably doing the same thing we are, just sitting there silently.
I doubt, but sure.
100%. Now, now that I got you here, though, we should probably talk about what happened the other day.
I thought we were sitting here silently.
Like I said, may as well,
Sure.
Look, there's one thing that I will not accept from absolutely anybody. Anybody. And it's the undermining of what I consider to be my life's purpose. This business, this enterprise that I have dedicated my life to. I am loyal to it to a fault, Sakura. I will die in this life. I will die in this industry. This is what I live for and what I will die for. For it to be questioned, it's the worst thing you could possibly do to me. You want to talk about criticizing me as a person? You want to talk about, I don't know, insulting me in any other way? Fine, do it. But do not ever question my loyalty. Do not ever question my enterprise. I say that so that you understand why it is that I got upset. I don't, at the end of the day, here standing with you right now, I don't know if what you said was true. If you truly believe that I am not for the crew, for the business, the industry as such, I don't know. I tried to give you an out. I tried to give you a way to take back what you said, but instead you doubled down, tripled down even. And then I feel like at the end, you put yourself in a place where you had no choice but to take things back in a forceful manner. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I will say, Sakura, I had a lot of respect for you. In fact, I respected you quite a bit. If it was different to this day, right now, if you had not been promoted to captain, I would be vouching for you or fighting for you to be not only in my crew, but also as my enforcer. And I think that for itself,
Captain.
I said if things had been different and you hadn't been promoted. But that also speaks to that particular topic, actually. If I had been consulted and asked who I believed deserved to be captain, your name would most definitely have been in there. So I do want to say, you do deserve to be captain. You deserve to be here for a reason. It's because you deserve it. I will say as well, the respect I had for you, no longer the same. I'm willing to move past this. We can work together. I have no problem with it. I can't promise things won't change. I think they will inherently. This is something that obviously we have butted heads over already. Like I said, my respect for you is no longer the same. But I am a professional at the end of the day, and I can move on from this.
My comment still remains the same, and I would reiterate that comment. The way that you were choosing people seemed like you were choosing it because of their friendship, that you view them rather than that they were crew. what they can do for the crew. That is exactly what I was getting at. We were there to have conversations about crew members, who we wanted and why we wanted them. That is why I told you to communicate properly instead of barking down the tree of family. Known this person for ages.
So you're saying when I asked you very specifically and in plain language that if you were saying that I was not for the crew, you're saying when I said that and you said yes, that is what I'm saying, that I misunderstood?
Yes, and you were too overly emotional to realize what I was saying from the get-go.
How was that being too overly emotional? I mean,
You were
again, I put it in.
screaming at me, Vito.
I put it in plain language, Sakura. I asked you if what you were saying was that I was not making decisions for the benefit of the crew, that I was not doing things for the crew. I asked you to confirm, basically, yes or no. Is that what you're saying? And you said yes, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Because
I
you
don't
kept
understand how that's
barking
my
down
feeling.
that tree. You
What does
kept
that
on
mean?
going. You literally kept getting more emotional and angry. What I said was what I said, and I said very clearly. That is all. And then you started insulting me, calling me a leech, saying that you made me. To be
Like I
honest,
said,
I don't give a about those two things. I'm talking. We're not doing this again. I don't give a about what you said about me. And you know what? I'll walk out the badge of honor if I have to, because I genuinely don't give a But you did not make me, Vito. Your brother Luciano gave me an opportunity, and Elia worked with me more than you did. And I'm gonna leave that there now. I will work with you. I don't have to like you, but I will work with you because it's for Cyprus.
perfect. But don't play dumb, Sakura. Again, I put it in very plain language, easy to understand. I wasn't being emotional, being very, very straightforward. And again, in very plain language, I asked you to confirm what it is that you were implying or saying. And you tripled down on it. So don't pretend like this is me just being emotional or barking up the wrong tree or something like that, whatever you said. Don't pretend like this is my fault that I misunderstood or that I took things the wrong way. I gave you the out. You doubled down. You lost all of my respect in an instant. All you had to do, Sakura, all you had to do was tell me that no, that's not what I'm saying, Vito. What I'm saying is, and then clarify whatever it was that you were saying. Because apparently, according to you, I misunderstood you saying, yes, Vito, you're not doing things for the crew. Which is, again, very plain and simple. So don't play stupid here, all right? Don't play stupid here. It's very simple what happened. It's very simple.
I am not playing stupid.
Sure sounds
You
like it to
had
me.
to have two people get in the way of you screaming at me. Which again,
Like I said,
I said
you insult-
directly what I said.
you insult my enterprise. You insult my loyalty. You question my loyalty. Not just privately, Sakura. I think maybe you just don't understand the scope of what you said. You were questioning my loyalty in front of 2 other captains and in front of at least 2 dons. You understand that if any inkling of belief crept into their minds about me not being loyal to the crew, I would be dead? You understand that?
I said directly what I said, Vito. And knowing what I said it. I knew the outcomes of what could happen. Again, what you are not realizing is I wasn't saying for Cyprus for the crew that you were making for Cyprus.
Well,
There is
again, I
nothing
gave
that
you.
I can physically do when it comes down to you giving the response of, oh, family, oh, I've known this person forever. We were there for a purpose, and I told you to communicate properly, and you got down my throat saying you don't have to. That's not how this works.
Okay. First of all, the whole family thing was clearly a joke. Was in on it. Martin was in on it. Apparently, you were the only one that was actually not in on it. Did you not hear Martin making all the jokes as well about, oh, he's your brother
Did
to
you
me, his
not
brother?
hear me making jokes either?
Exactly. So why are you taking that so seriously?
I made a joke, and then you grabbed onto it. You
What joke did you
flew
make?
to it like flies on shit.
What
Think I
joke, what
said
joke
that
did you make?
fucking
What are you talking
seriously at the start? No. But then you started getting angry.
about? What are you talking about specifically? Are you talking about the family thing still?
Yeah, I immediately said that.
So
I
you're saying
literally
you
said
understand
to
that's a
you,
joke?
I understand what you were saying was a joke. I said what I said as a joke, and then you took it very seriously and got in my face over it. We
So
went all
wait.
from joking around to you then getting actually angry when I stated that.
So what? Again, clarify what you're talking about. What did you state that I
When I
took seriously?
stated that it just seems like you were picking people because they are, oh, family to you. Oh, you care about them. You've known them for a long time. And
Right.
said
You were
what's
playing
best
along
for
with
the
the joke.
crew.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So yeah, I got a little apprehensive about that, and then I asked you to clarify, and you doubled down and you said, "No, I'm being serious. You're not making decisions for the crew, Vito."
Yeah, because
Right?
you started immediately getting aggressive.
No, hold up. So that's what happened. I got a little apprehensive of what we said. I asked you to confirm, and you doubled down on it, and so I became more apprehensive. And then I asked you again for the third time to confirm what you were saying, and you tripled down, confirming that it wasn't joking around anymore, that you were actually saying that I was not doing things for the crew. 3 times, Sakura.
Because at that point, there was no joking around. You were in my face with
So
two
you
people
confirmed.
screaming at you.
So you confirmed that I was not for the crew the third time around, and you expect me to not be angry about that? Knowing this, knowing the stakes that if what you were saying were to become again something that the dons or the captains were to believe that I would be dead, you want me to
Do they
not
believe
get
it?
angry? It doesn't matter if they believe it or not. You're accusing me of something in front of other people that are gonna kill me if they believe it.
And
It
it
doesn't matter
went
if they
from a
believe it or not.
joke to you taking it seriously to get in my face. And as a person, I will let you keep getting worked up. You got in my face immediately. You started insulting me. You said a lot of things that you can't take back anymore, Vito.
Not immediately, Sakura. I started insulting you after you tripled down on calling me disloyal.
And then I said that I was sorry, and then you kept going.
Well, yeah, I lost all respect for you at that point.
And so did I.
And not
Vito.
only that, but you also put my life on the line.
You think you weren't putting mine on the life either?
How was I putting yours on the line?
Two captains screaming at each other in front of Dons. Essentially.
If you
I
could,
could have been
if you want to
shot
compare
there.
that, if you want to compare that to being called disloyal and having personal interests over the crew's interests, that's not the same thing.
You do realize that me being a newly captain, immediately dogging on someone else could have got me shot immediately, right?
No, I don't think so. No,
You don't think
that
so?
is extremely unrealistic. No,
Why
if
is that
anything, you would have been
realistic?
scolded.
No. I don't think so.
Then I think you have problems understanding the scope of things. Then, because you're equating disloyalty, which is essentially treason in this kind of industry, to bickering amongst peers, which is very different, Sakura. Very different.
I understand the scope that we both can be killed, and people that I care about could be killed because of what I do, Vito.
Sure, yeah, but the bickering between colleagues is not the same as being responsible for somebody's actions that could lead to your death. It's not the same, Sakura. We're comparing very different things here. I'm sorry, very different things. And I
Sure.
think it's important if you don't understand that you do get an idea of that, so that you don't get yourself killed.
Sure. Anything else?
Nope.
Great.
All right. Good luck. Yeah.